Yo, what's good? It's your boy Quick coming at you with a quick conversion. That raw, unfiltered truth dropping like a bomb on your screen. Today, we're diving deep into the wild, twisted saga of Diddy, the so-called Warlock witch hunt takedown, and that spiritual power play at the 2023 Met Gala with Young Miami that straight up backfired. Buckle up, cause this tea is scalding and I'm spilling it all for the YouTube fam. Let's make it long, shocking, and keep it 100 for the algorithm. Let's set the stage. May 1, 2023, the Met Gala, the fashion Super Bowl where the elite flex their wealth, status, and vibes. Sean Diddy Combs rolls up looking like a straight-up vampire king, dripping in a black cloak with floral details, channeling some Game of Thrones energy. Social media was buzzing. Folks on X were calling him the final boss of Final Fantasy and Vlad Tepes reincarnated. But who's on his arm? None other than Young Miami, one half of City Girls, rocking a fit that screams royalty. The two of them together, a whole moment. They're smiling, posing, and acting like the power couple of the night. But to me, this wasn't just a red carpet flex. This was Diddy making a spiritual power play, a calculated move to project untouchable energy, dominance, and control. And oh boy, did that move blow up in his face. Now let's talk about why I'm calling this a spiritual power play. Diddy's been in the game for decades. Bad Boy Records, fashion lines, liquor brands, you name it. He's built an empire, but whispers about his darker side have always lingered. From the Tupac and Biggie conspiracies to rumors of him wielding influence like a modern-day sorcerer, Diddy's been dodging shadows forever. Some folks on the fringes even call him a warlock, manipulating energies and people to stay on top. I ain't saying I buy all that, but the Met Gala stunt felt like Diddy trying to cast a spell on the world, showing up with Young Miami, a young, vibrant star to signal he's still that dude. It's like he was saying, I'm untouchable, unbothered, and I got the culture in my grip. But the universe, it had other plans. Fast forward just 6 months to November 16th, 2023, and boom, Cassie Ventura, Diddy's ex of over a decade, drops a bombshell lawsuit that shakes the whole industry. She accuses Diddy of rape, physical abuse, and running a sex trafficking ring with his so-called freak-off parties. This ain't just gossip, it's a 35-page legal document detailing years of alleged coercion, beatings, and forced sex acts while Diddy filmed. Cassie says he controlled every part of her life, her apartment, her wardrobe, even her medical records, since she was 19 and he was 37. The internet explodes. X posts are wildin', with folks calling it a witch hunt to take Diddy down, while others say Cassie's courage sparked a Me Too reckoning in hip-hop. But here's where it gets shocking. The timing? Suspect. Diddy's out here flexing at the Met Gala, looking like he's on top of the world, and then bam, Cassie's lawsuit hits like divine retribution. It's almost like that gala appearance was a taunt to the universe, and the universe clapped back hard. By May 2024, CNN drops 2016 hotel footage showing Diddy chasing Cassie down a hallway, half naked with a towel, and beating her while she's curled up on the floor. Diddy apologizes on Instagram, calling it his darkest time, but the damage is done. The world's seeing him in a whole new light, and it ain't flattering. Now let's talk Young Miami. She and Diddy were linked from 2021 to 2023, and their Met Gala appearance was peak couple goals, at least on the surface. But after Cassie's lawsuit, Young Miami's caught in the crossfire. She breaks her silence on her podcast, Caresha Please, saying the abuse allegations weren't her experience with Diddy. She's like, I met Diddy when he was getting his flowers, Global Icon Award, Key to NYC, all that. But folks on X ain't buying it, dragging her for cheerleading Diddy while the allegations pile up. She's out here defending her name, saying she's a victim of her own past domestic violence and shouldn't be crucified for Diddy's mess. It's messy, y'all. That Met Gala moment meant to cement their status ends up looking like a cursed photo op, and it don't stop there. By September 2024, Diddy's arrested on federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution. His LA and Miami mansions get raided, and cops find 1,000 bottles of baby oil allegedly for his freak-off orgies. Over 24 lawsuits hit him, including claims from producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who says Diddy groped him and tried to groom him for sex. Even a Jane Doe claims Diddy and his crew gang raped her at 17 in 2003. This ain't no witch hunt, it's a full-on takedown. Diddy's plead not guilty, but he's sitting in jail, denied bail, with a trial set for May 5th, 2025. Here's the wildest part. Cassie's testimony at the trial is gut-wrenching. She's pregnant with her third kid, taking the stand to detail how Diddy's freak-offs lasted up to 4 days, fueled by drugs with no sleep. She says they took a big chunk of my life and left her suicidal. She got a $20 million settlement from Diddy in 2023, but she's still testifying because what's right is right. This ain't about money, it's about truth. And Diddy, he's sitting there mouthing "I'm okay" to his family while the world watches his empire crumble. So what's the vibe? That Met Gala stunt with Young Miami was Diddy trying to flex his spiritual dominance, but it was like dancing on a volcano. The Cassie lawsuit, the raids, the trial, it's like the universe said, nah, you ain't untouchable. Some call it a witch hunt, saying Diddy's being targeted because he's a black mogul. Others say it's karma for years of alleged darkness. Me, I'm just quick, keeping it real. This saga's got layers, power, betrayal, and maybe a little cosmic justice. Yo, fam, hold up. We're diving into the dark Warlock energy of Puff Daddy Diddy, rocking a BlackRose tux at an awards show, pre-allegations, and it's wild. This ain't just fashion, it's occult fire, tied to sick allegations of Cassie rubbing other dudes' semen on his chest and nipple, straight out of Aleister Crowley's sex magic playbook. Let's break it down, shock value maxed. For y'all, Diddy steps out, BlackRose tux blazing like a dark lord. In high-level magic, BlackRoses scream death, rebirth, and raw power. But with those twisted Cassie claims, this is some next-level Crowley vibe sorcery. First, that tux is his nigredo, alchemical blackout, burning his old bad boy self to rise as a god. But he's dipping in dark rituals, using Cassie's pain to fuel his rebirth. Sick, right? He's the shadow warlock, not just a king. That rose-covered tux is a spell, maybe calling up Baron Samedi or Lilith to flex untouchable vibes. Crowley's sex magic, using fluids, domination, taboo acts, amps up power. And Diddy's alleged semen ritual, it's like he's chanting that to rule the game, but is twisted, forcing Cassie into his dark altar. BlackRose's shield sucking up curses. Diddy's armor is protecting him from industry snakes or karmic blowback from these foul acts. He's dodging spiritual bullets, maybe leaning on African ancestral roots, but messing with Crowley's energy, that's a gamble, and the rose might not save him. Then it's sacrifice. BlackRoses mourn loss, Biggie, dreams, or innocence. But Crowley's magic demands offering, forcing Cassie into this nasty ritual. It's Diddy's warped sacrifice, trading her dignity for his empire. That tux is a front, hiding a ritual that's straight up demonic. This tux ain't drip, it's a warlock's cloak, screaming power and danger. Diddy's on that award stage, casting spells with every step, but those allegations, they paint him as a dark mage gone rogue, using sex magic to grip fame at a vile cost. Was he conjuring a legacy or summoning his own downfall? This is dark, y'all. Drop your thoughts. Diddy a warlock or just lost in the abyss? Smash that like, comment, subscribe, and let's keep it mystical. Peace, but damn, stay woke.